side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job.
What is up, I'm Fox, and yes, I've uploaded a video on a Sunday. Totally unplanned, but I had a little time on my hands, so I thought I'd share what little of that time I had with you, because I'm cool like that. Now, a warm welcome to you all, new and long-time subscribers, a massive shout out. Now, enough of the sentiment, let's get into some news. Courtesy of Games Radar, why Sony cancelled PlayStation Experience 2018 and what it could mean going forward. Here's the full story. So, PlayStation Experience then, an E3-like gaming convention dedicated to all things PlayStation, will be skipping 2018. Boo-hoo. But Sony chairman Shawn Layden confirmed the news on the PlayStation blogcast, saying there simply wasn't enough on the docket to justify putting the event together this year. Here's a quote. Now that we have Spider-Man out the door, we're looking really down in 2019 to games like Dreams and Days Gone, but we wouldn't have enough to bring people all together in some location in North America to have that event. We don't want to set expectations really high and then not deliver on it. It was a hard decision, but we have determined that this year we will not hold PlayStation Experience. Much to the disappointment of many, of course, but there is another reason Sony could be choosing to forego the festivities this year. It could be focusing its efforts on PlayStation 5. I've indicated this many times before now. Keep in mind the system has not been confirmed officially. No prototype development kits with fancy code names have been leaked so far. What we had before Erebus was completely wrong. It only referred to Fortnite, and Sony has been tight-lipped on its plans for the future. However, looking at the few trends and some insider knowledge, it's not so wild an idea. For starters, we have industry analysts like Michael Pachter speculating that we'll see PlayStation 5 in 2019 or 2020. That would mean a total lifespan of 6 or 7 years for the standard vanilla PS4, which arrived on store shelves late 2013. That's right in line with previous generations, with the PS3 having gone several years before being replaced because the PS2 survived for 6 years and the PlayStation 1 chugged along for around 6. Now, that's also the fact that we are starting to see games which are definitely coming to PlayStation 5 starting to pop up. Games like The Elder Scrolls 6, Starfield, Cyberpunk 2077 are all years away at this point, but people are clearly hungry for them. Cyberpunk 2077, developed by CD Projekt Red, those of The Witcher fame, even hinted that its futuristic dystopia RPG will be coming to next-gen consoles. But for now though, it's just speculation to be taken with a good pinch of salt. But it does seem Sony is winding down on this generation again, as I've said many times and more recently, gearing up for the next generation. And hey, if PlayStation Experience 2018's cancellation has got you down, just think by this time next year, you may have a whole lot new generation of games to be excited for. And that's where this rather interesting article ends. It pretty much mimics and mirrors everything I've been saying.
Why haven't you learned anything?
Now that Sony's PlayStation Experience has been canned this year, the last major game events of the year fall on Paris Games Week and Microsoft's XO18, Xbox Mexico City, and Jeff Keighley's The Game Awards. Sony have moved the majority of its resources over to PlayStation 5 projects, things I've talked about, many live streams and podcasts and news pieces. Highly probable a PlayStation 5 reveal event will take place next year. There's not a whole lot of high caliber AAA PS4 exclusives left to reveal in any event, as indicated by Sony Interactive Entertainment America President Shawn Layden. Now, I've been saying for close to a year that Sony will likely reveal PS5 at some point in 2019, possibly the first quarter, then aim for a fiscal 2019 launch. The fiscal part is really important here because that could potentially take us up to March 31st, 2020. But yet it seems no matter how many times I drop info early, then come along the doubters and detractors who mostly know absolutely nothing about nothing at all to even counter-argue. Yet I am proven correct year after year, from PS4 Pro to, and soon, PlayStation 5. I guess it comes with the territory, so I'll really just crack on and keep doing what I do best, delivering information to you, and hopefully you find it interesting and useful. But what say you? Let us know in the comments. As usual, a link to all content covered today can be found in this video's description. Share your thoughts and opinions on today's news, because that unfortunately brings us to the end of another video. But let's continue the discussion in the comments. For more PS4, Xbox One and Nintendo Switch news, subscribe to Foxy Games UK. Remember to hit the notification bell so you never miss content. Thumbs up if you like the video and help us reach more like-minded gamers simply by sharing the video. If you really like what I do, go ahead, support the cause. Consider supporting Foxy Games UK via Patreon. You'll find a link in this video's description, and it's much appreciated. So, until the next video, always remember, play games, not corporations. Thanks for watching, everybody.